So we have Craig here today, someone that looks extremely chill, but he's actually very uncomfortable on this painted couch.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys. So uncomfortable.
You guys put me on, what's that, 70 grade sandpaper here? Is that what? I was trying to use as my construction. I did 6 months. Not that 380. I don't know how it goes.
I mean, it's pretty brittle.
It's
rough.
It's rough.
But you seem and look like the kind of guy
that would love sandpaper.
Be comfortable anywhere.
I am.
And so far, I'd say you're the least comfortable here.
Because I like attention to detail.
There you
I don't
go.
like sandpaper on my flat ass. You know what I'm saying?
You guys, people need to, you can never judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
I would think Craig would be comfortable on the floor.
Can you hear that?
Yeah,
picking it up? Sandpaper, bro. Look at this. I'm bleeding.
The good thing is it's not coming off on your clothes. That's not a camera.
What am I doing? It's over there.
Craig doesn't have as many problems as he actually has barely
this
any
guy's
problems.
fine. Look at him. Yeah.
But he is dealing with some family issues.
Yeah, they all have bad diarrhea. Real bad.
I like this problem though. The actual, not the diarrhea.
They spray the walls everywhere. They sprayed this couch. They ate a lot of Smurfs.
Basically, what you told us is that you go on stage and you say stuff like that.
Yeah, weird shit that doesn't make sense.
Well, no, you say that your family has diarrhea.
Oh, yeah.
And
then your family's like, why did you tell everybody about my diarrhea?
It looks like they don't like the truth.
Is that so? You just came on this podcast not to get help, but to tell your family to shut up.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking pussy.
Has it happened recently where someone was actually mad?
I pissed off every one of my family members. They usually say, "Hey, why are you talking about me on your podcast to all these people and naming me?" And I'm like, "Oh, you're probably right. My apologies." Because I'll, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm a comic, I'm a storyteller, and you need to be descriptive.
Yep.
If you just say my uncle, if you say my tatted up pool hustler uncle that's been in and out of the pen, it's a big guy, It's a little bit, it's more juicy.
Yeah.
It's more juicy. Like his tits. I'm just kidding. Too far.
And you're not scared of him?
A little bit, yeah, of course.
He's going to fly to LA.
Does he live in the state?
Yeah, it's all
close by.
Yeah, I'm LA born and raised.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking shit about your family in LA, and they live in LA.
Yeah.
They could easily find you. They might be at the shows, some of them.
Oh, yeah, no, I see them. We've all almost fought. I mean, a couple times.
Okay, here's my question. Have you ever been heckled by a family member while you're performing?
Uh-huh.
Yes. What happened?
It helped my sex. I was bombing really bad. It was my father. And I think he said, "Say something funny, son." Or something like, I don't remember, but it was very hurtful. And I was bombing, but I was like, I am. Or I'm trying.
Did you say that's my dad?
Made it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, hey, that's my dad who said that.
Yeah, they knew.
Probably got a
response.
response.
His bar. I was doing a bar show.
Oh, it was his bar?
I mean, not his. He just drinks there.
His bar that he goes to.
So is this actually a problem for you? Are people really mad, or are you just?
No, I pissed off so many.
So what happened? What happened? What's the most dramatic thing they said to you?
I can't. I mean, I can look it up. It's in the DMs or the text messages that go. I don't know, just keep my mouth out of your name.
Oh, that's
really. They're really.
Yeah.
That's an actual threat.
And name out your mouth.
Keep your name.
I said that.
I was going to correct you. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
knows what you
man.
mean. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I learned it from them. Our whole family is all roasters. Everyone pop, pop, pop.
It's your love language.
And it's rapid fire. Everyone made fun of everyone always.
So they're just mad you're getting paid to do it.
Yeah, I'm just the only one with a fan base.
So maybe they're jealous maybe.
Yeah, but they're quick, dude. They're funny, man. My aunts and uncles are funny. My cousins. My grandpa. Too, he's passed, but he came from Mexico, and they came up in the projects in Harbor City and San Pedro, Los Angeles, in the 50s and 60s. But when you're a kid, and my mom and her sisters, she has 7 brothers and sisters, they don't want to know it when they're pouring in the projects. So whenever my grandpa would answer the phone when the friends would call. He would be like, "We live in the projects," and just like sing it to them. And then he would say that at the grocery store too, and he'd like tap dance.
See, he owned it. He owned
we
his
live in the
flaws.
projects, and
He
then
owned
they're
it.
they're 12, 13, 14, would be mortified, and it's so funny.
Your grandpa
So
sounds like
we've been nuts
yeah,
out the
he's
gate.
good. He's owning that
Generational.
he's like in the projects. He's not pretending he lives somewhere
Yeah.
else. He's
Yeah.
not pretending to be a suburban.
But the irony is those people are mad that you're making fun of
we
them
all
now.
did it. We all make
Maybe
fun
they're
of
jealous
we-
they're not up on the stage.
No, that could be something.
They might be like, I'm funnier than Craig.
Everyone's neck has been made fun of at some point in my family. You know?
Everyone's neck,
Yeah.
like their physical neck.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then it's just like, okay, I take you to the stage, you know. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Well, we're gonna break into our one-on-ones. You're gonna go first because
Okay.
you guys know each other.
Sure. All right, let's see what we can do. I'd imagine. Here's my guess, Craig. You've been to therapy?
Yes.
I can picture a lot of therapists going, I give up.
I already.
Yeah. This guy, I don't know if I can. I don't even want this guy in my office, much less can I help him. You know what I mean?
My first therapist told me to shower more.
Are you serious?
And then
What prompted that?
I farted in her office. And I tweeted it or something, and I said, like, I farted in my therapist's office. Breakthrough. Hashtag breakthrough. That's what it was. It's all coming back to me.
That's good. And then your therapist was like, keep my name out of your mouth, you piece of shit.
I said, no way.
Doctor. So this is like, Craig, this is like a pathology with you. You can't stop naming. You just named a therapist.
What?
When's the last time you?
Man, mind your business.
When's the last
Ben
time?
Herwitz.
When's the last time you saw?
Years. It's been years.
First of all, that's a recollection for names that I would never have.
Mhm.
Much less you're saying it. This is gonna be broadcast. People are gonna go find.
Hope you get some business.
Yeah.
You help me out a lot. Ooh.
Yeah. Gonna get weird text messages, calls. I'd like to fart in your office.
Yeah.
I just want to
Too late.
fart in your office. Because you beat them to farting in the office. Yeah. You're the first to fart.
I did it.
You might be the first person in the history of therapy to fart and tweet about it in a therapist's
I
office.
hope so. I hope so. That'll be my credit when I go to
That's
the
not a bad
class.
credit.
Hi. I'm Craig, first farter.
Okay. Let's do. You want to be able to. Really, the goal here is. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say. The goal here is talk to your family about the fact that you're going to mention them on stage. Help them still love you and still have a relationship with you, despite the fact that you might make fun of them on stage. Right?
I hear what you're saying, and you're probably correct, but I'm more a bury my head in the sand kind of guy, and then just problems, go away. Go away. Like
Yeah,
the
see,
wind.
this is, again, another situation where the therapist is like, get the fuck out of my office, you know? Because I raised the question, and you're like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I'd rather run and hide. Run and hide. Crawl in a hole and be like, no problem here. I don't need to see you. If that's what you're bringing to the table, I'll stay over here.
Okay, but for the sake of the therapy session, we are in a show called Honest Therapy.
Yes.
First of all, we got to be honest.
Yeah.
Secondly, we got to do therapy. We have two things to do.
Okay.
And you seem to be avoiding both.
Yeah.
Actively.
I'll do it. I'll talk to them.
Well, I'm not telling you don't have to do it now.
I'll talk to them.
You don't have to call them right now.
I'll do it, man.
But let's pretend, maybe a little role play.
Yeah.
Who have you talked about on stage? Who got really mad when you were when you talked about them on stage or on your podcast? Just give me an example.
Uncle Johnny.
Uncle Johnny.
Uncle
What did you say
Johnny.
about Uncle Johnny?
He thinks that I wished him dead. You know?
What did you say on stage?
This was on my podcast.
Okay, what did you say on the podcast?
I said, because one of my uncles died,
Okay.
and then I said a lot of my uncles have done dirt, and it's crazy that God took the sweet one, you know, and he took that as if I wished him dead, and and he said that the wrong uncle died. He said that's what I said. I was like, no, I didn't say that.
Okay, well, this is
Wanted
not
to get real. Here you go, bro.
No, that's good.
Yeah, no.
I'm not mad.
And then
You think they're gonna be offended by that? That's good.
Yeah. And I was like, no. And what's crazy was he got offended, and I wasn't thinking of him. I was thinking more in the sense of when you are experiencing death, you try to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. So in my head, like on paper, when just like the general rules of society, Christian society, is like good people live longer than bad people, or whatever we try to, it doesn't make any sense. So I was just thinking, like, I have another uncle that has probably killed a lot of people, you know? And I was just like, I thought God would have taken him and not the guy that wouldn't jaywalk. You know, that's what I was saying. And then this other uncle got offended. And I was like, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking of the murderer. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds awful too. That is, I don't even know if that's to be true. I know that he was drafted in the 60s and got shipped to Vietnam, and he was in the Marine, and he just got and he says that was, of course, the worst hell on earth. He said he graduated high school, and they're like, get on board, and he just was in Vietnam 8 months later after boot camp. I forgot. So like 6 to 8 months after graduating high school, he's in a jungle and in the Marine Corps, and he was 18. He's a baby, and he's like, I want to go home. And then the sergeant was like, well, go to the front. And he's like, what's up there? He goes, the quickest way home. You'll die quicker. And, and like, that was the shit he dealt with at 18 years old. And,
I don't want to jinx this, but this is starting to actually feel like a therapy session.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
I thought this was a comedy show. It's like, what are you guys trying to be serious for?
No. It's not.
Now
it's
we're
not
being
serious.
serious.
It's not that serious.
I also drank a lot of energy.
No, you're good.
Speaking of Vietnam War, I had Lee's Vietnamese coffee. Oh my God, it's so good.
I love Vietnamese coffee. Oh, it's great.
The best coffee on fucking earth.
Yes.
Oh my God. And I had that and matcha. So
you're jacked up. Okay, but I wanted to do a little role play with one of your. So let's say I'm your uncle, and I just called you, and you got to tell me like, hey man, I'm gonna talk about my uncles on stage. You seem like you're holding in a fart right now.
This guy gets it.
You like give me a cross-eyed, holding your breath stare.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I'm like, hey man, can you stop fucking talking about me on stage? And then what would you say?
I just don't know. I don't know. Just can you stop? Please stop being offended. I need to be funny. I might actually. That's what I would really say. Like, just let me have freedom of speech. I know your feelings might get hurt.
But also, my thing is like, can you tell them to just not fucking watch? Why do they have to watch?
Oh, that's what I always say. Actually, just stop listening. Like, stop watching.
You probably have Thanksgiving together. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I love you.
Stop watching my fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I get plenty of views. I don't need you adding, like...
I've actually told them. I was like, well, don't watch. Don't watch. One of the cousins said, got offended because I said I lived in the hood or the ghetto. And I was like what? I'm like, you do. Do you hear gunshots?
Well, yeah, it sounds like a combination of them misinterpreting the jokes and then getting offended by you just saying the truth, basically. Just telling the truth.
And also, I... also come from a place of love. I know I said also too many times right there, but it's all love. Like when I'm talking about you, it's love. It's not like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you say your cousin lives in the hood, and he does.
And I love the hood. Where am I at every 4th of July? Because you don't get arrested. It's a good place to go.
Good fireworks. Fireworks.
Best fireworks.
Not on the 4th of July, just all the time.
Oh, yeah. Dodgers win. Fireworks.
Yeah.
New Year's, fireworks. Christmas, fireworks.
No, I moved to LA. I realized there are fireworks every day.
I got some. You need some.
You probably could have got fireworks with that fruit that you got.
Yeah. It was behind the bushes.
There you go.
Roman candles.
Yeah, you don't need help, man. I don't know why you're even doing this. Just tell him... Seriously, tell him I'm profiting from this. You don't have to watch. I'm not saying anything particularly negative about you. I might mention where you live. That's where you live.
You should move.
Yeah, if you don't want me to say I live in the hood, that you live in the hood, then just move.
Then move to Palos Verdes. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I should probably stop naming them, though.
Do you apologize when they reach out to you? Do you say I'm sorry?
No.
What do you generally say? I'm just doing. I'm trying to be funny.
I get defensive and I get angry too because they come at me with anger and I'm like, where did that come from? I was like, I said 2 things when I was talking for 2 hours. I don't remember what I said.
Right.
Get out of here! You gotta tell me the timestamp. I ain't gonna watch the whole episode.
But that's probably where the issue lies. You getting mad at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I fight back.
Yeah. Why are you fighting?
Fight or flight. What am I gonna do?
Why are you
a knife?
Why are you mad at your uncle who lives in the hood?
He knows why.
But you don't have to be. You're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
And you might use them. You might profit off of your family.
Mm-hmm.
You might be making a living because your family's done some weird shit,
Mm-hmm.
and they might be a little mad about it. But you were just You were meditating just now.
Mm-hmm.
You can go back to that place. If they go, hey, you piece of garbage, could you stop fucking talking? You go, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for the. What's like a vague response that people have on YouTube, like in the comment section? Thank you for watching.
Thank you for.
Yeah, your uncle's like, hey, stop saying I live in the hood. Thank you so much for watching the episode.
Thanks for the view.
Yeah,
Please like
yeah, there
and
you go.
subscribe.
That's what I
Turn
wanted.
on the little bell
Yes.
alert so you'll know when I'm talking about you.
If your close relative is mad at you, say please like and subscribe.
Please, yes.
Thank you. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just treat them like a piece of meat. They're just fans now. You don't have family anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Buy my hood.
Yeah. Send them a swipe up ad for a hoodie.
Yes.
Shop.
Where do I get it?
Here's
Click
my
the link.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's your uncle's name? The one who's mad?
I can't name him anymore. I learned a lesson here in therapy. Johnny.
Okay. Let's say Uncle Johnny. Yeah, that's like a generic name. Fake name.
It's his name.
That's his actual name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uncle Johnny. You go, hey, Uncle Johnny, here's my Spotify, or here's my Shopify.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I got both.
Yeah, here's my Spotify podcast, and here's my Shopify sweatshirt. Buy both.
Yeah.
You have a Patreon?
Yeah, subscribe to that. Choose the $100.
I think the answer is respond by trying to sell them something. They'll stop bothering you.
Yeah, you're right.
That's genius.
Yeah.
Lean into being a professional.
That'll solve it.
That
Subscribe to my Patreon.
That might actually solve your problem. If you just come across like a vicious sociopath, like a maniac who's obsessed with his career, they won't bother you anymore. And you can just say anything you want about them.
You're right.
Yeah. If they go, hey, stop talking about me, go, come see if I'm gonna talk about you
At my
this
show.
date at this location.
Long Beach Laugh Factory.
Long Beach Laugh Factory. You live by there. Harbor City's not too far
Yeah.
away.
Right
Come on
there.
by.
Come on. Come after work.
Come on by. Oh no, you gotta pay for the ticket.
Yeah.
I can't comp it, sorry.
I'll put you on the paid ticket list. Go to
Yeah.
the booth and buy it like every other.
You're on the list where you have to buy the ticket the exact same way everyone else does.
Wait in line and buy your ticket.
But you're my guest.
Yeah. And don't heckle me when I talk about you.
Yeah. And if you say anything, you're kicked out of the show.
Perfect.
Immediately.
Security.
I'll give you the special family treatment. Full price, and if you say a word, you're gone. That's the Conant family treatment.
That'll work.
That's not bad. And it's facetious. You don't mean it.
Yeah.
But then they won't bother you
I mean
anymore.
it.
All right. I think we got it done. I think we did it. That was great. It's Emily's turn now.
I think like you're just an enigma. Like overall, like I said, like you look like someone that'd be okay, like sleeping on the floor, but you're actually particular. You look like someone that would actually really care about friends and family over career, but you actually chose career. So you're very hard to figure out. Do you think like it's just weird too because you said you're half Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
Mexicans usually choose family.
Yeah, but I'm only half.
You're definitely, yeah, your white side is why you're so
Yes.
career, not like the Mexicans aren't career motivated.
Colonial,
But
you know?
usually you're supposed to kind of have your family's back, I thought.
I do, and I love them, but, you know.
Are you showing it though? Because you said I love them, but you looked over here.
Yeah. You know.
Do you feel like, I mean, once you start making like tons of money, you can just pay them off.
Yes, you're right.
So like you could just keep not giving a shit. Then once you have a lot of money, they're going to be like, oh, I actually was totally fine with you. They're going to want you to talk about it more.
I can't wait for that.
That's what that's
That's
going
the
to
goal.
happen.
That's the solution.
Because they're going to, the more money you make, then they're going to like set their ego and pride aside, and they're going to be like bragging like, oh, that's my cousin. Yeah, he talks about me here. They're going to be, and then you're not even going to want to talk about him.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have new stories.
Yeah.
They probably just want money from you.
I just need to become a millionaire.
But you might want to like seem poorer longer, because families usually tries to.
It wouldn't take much.
They're all gonna come and try to get money, probably.
Yeah. We'll find out.
You might want to keep up like the looking like you sleep on the floor thing.
I brushed my hair. I did.
Well, do they ask you for money?
No.
They don't?
Mm-mm.
Do they buy your merch?
Mm-mm.
So they're not really supporting you.
I give it to them for free.
Yeah, it'd kind of be, I feel like it's also kind of weird if they like bought the merch. Then you'd be like a real like psychopath.
Yeah. I give them a discount. No, I'm just kidding.
10% off.
Enter the promo code family.
Right? It just seems like, I don't know, like how long, you see them all the time? Because what if they think, oh, Craig's like a big shot now, he doesn't care about us anymore.
I can't help what people think in their head, but.
Do they say that?
No, maybe, I don't know. I get them.
They might think like, oh, Craig's like touring now, he's selling merchandise, he's talking in microphones about us, and, like he doesn't care about the little people. Family's always worried you're gonna like move on to greener pastures.
Yeah, that's right. I can't wait. No,
which you should.
Yeah.
It's almost like hard because it's like you want to have a career and like do as well as you can, but then it's like, why do you have to worry about these people? Like you didn't choose to be born.
Yeah, and if everything's so hard, I just let me tell my truth and buy my hoodies.
It seems like you're in this middle ground right now.
I am torn for sure because I do care. Nobody wants to hurt anyone's feelings.
But you're not saying sorry.
Yeah, I know.
You're getting defensive. Because you probably are sorry, but maybe you don't want to say. Maybe you're like annoyed. Well, they're also twisting your words.
They're twisting my words, and a part of me wants to defend the righteousness of freedom of speech and complete freedom on stage.
You stand for that.
Yeah, it's good. We have to. Thank God for Dave Chappelle. We appreciate you, sir.
Right.
On the front lines.
Well, imagine, too, if you started censoring yourself in this regard, who knows what else they're going to ask. It's just going to keep getting worse.
Yeah.
So you almost have to stand your ground now.
Yeah. It just makes for weaker, cornier comedy.
I mean, you could change a name every now and then if it's something that's going to, like, debilitate their life. But my guess is nobody knows who the fuck your uncle is.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Who knows? Do they think people know who they are? They're, like, worried about their reputation?
Yeah, I guess. And when it's probably like 4 people, you know.
They're just worried about what the family thinks. Family's always worried what the family's gonna think. My mom's always worried. What's her sister gonna think, kind of thing. My mom doesn't have a sister, but if she did, she'd be fucking worried.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of judgment going on in a family.
Like, just let it go. We're all getting older. No one gives a shit.
Are they proud of you?
Some of them, for sure, I am. Yeah.
Is it like different because it seems like you have like different sides of you, like you can get real, but then like you're like funny. When you're with family, which side are you?
Both. Were
you like a family that sat at the dinner table?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why you're like
have my hands crossed.
Yeah, you're very proper. You talk about farting, but like
in a proper way.
Farting might be a defense mechanism.
Yeah. It is.
Is it?
So who's cool and who's not cool? Because anyone who's offended by a fart, not cool.
I'm like not offended. I like just don't like talking about it.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm like, damn, Craig's coming on the show. I don't know how I'm gonna relate to farting.
You just let them out. It's okay.
I never do. Like around people.
They come out in your sleep. Girls don't know it, but.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, they come out. Dragon's breath comes out.
It's just a gross.
Roar. Dragon's
Here we are. I shouldn't have brought it up because here we are talking about it.
See, you did it, not me.
You can all of a sudden smell something. It's fine. It's the paint.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like you kind of have like a persona. Like you kind of like when you get nervous, you go straight to like funny.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then like when you started being real, I was like, oh, that's who he is. For a second, I'm like, he really like, but I could tell you also love comedy. Like, you get off on laughs. Like, I can tell this is what you're supposed to be doing. So your family can pretty much royally fuck off.
Thank you.
No offense. Like, no, but honestly, fuck off.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism for sure, but my whole family has it. They've all, like, I'm not even, when I said I got it from them, my mom and aunt have been kicked out of funerals for laughing. Like, several of them.
It's hard to not laugh.
Because you're not supposed to, and that's when it comes out.
That's when it's so uncontrollable.
My mom is actually the queen of inappropriateness 100% all the time.
Well, that's where you get
and
it from.
I do a lighter form of that, but I am the comedian, on a public stage.
And is she okay with you talking about her?
Yeah.
So it's not your immediate family?
No.
Okay, well then, honestly...
Exactly.
You're going to have to cut these people off, Lizzo. Once you get rich, do you really want to pay every cousin off? You should only support some. You don't know who's going to come out of the woodwork begging you for money.
Take it. It's all good.
I know like some like NFL players and NBA players, they make rules like with their spouses. Like when I like we can only take care of a certain amount of people. Otherwise, you never know whose family that you didn't know before.
Yeah.
What about your dad? Is he inappropriate?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are they still together?
No.
Okay.
We still do family dinner with his crazy ass, yeah.
So you're good with both parents.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like your relationship with your family isn't the worst. It makes you feel better. I posted this video twerking on a passed out guy in Vegas, and it's the most liked video I have. And my mom threatened to cut me off from the family phone plan and like to disown me because I wouldn't delete the video. And to this day, the video is still up. It's my most liked video.
You still on the family plan?
I am.
Hold the line.
It's cheaper to be on the Verizon family plan.
It's so cheap with the family and so expensive without.
Are you on the family plan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. Now we're having a breakthrough.
But I Venmo, so I'm not.
Well, sometimes I Venmo.
Okay.
But like, if I like need a new phone.
Oh yeah, no, I have to pay.
It's so much cheaper.
It's so much cheaper.
It's like double.
It's double.
Well, your parents fucking love you. You're on the family plan.
Funny thing is, it's more my sister Nicole's plan, and my parents are old as shit and don't know how to Venmo, so it's her constantly trying to get the bill out of my parents. It's reversed. She's like, God damn it. But
Nicole, does she? You can't talk shit about Nicole on stage. She's doing the family plan.
No.
Listen, my mom threatened to cut me off. I'm still on the family plan, and the video's still up. Yeah. So people get over it eventually. My mom recently said, you know what, I just stopped. She thinks I'm like, she slut shames me so bad. If I even have like a little, that's why I went with these high necklines. If I even had my tits out at all, my mom would be like, you're such a fucking slut. I probably shouldn't say this. She'd be like, you're such a whore. Like she'll
ask Craig what you should say.
She'll fat shame, she'll slut shame. She's like very
say that's right, mama.
Oh yeah, I'll say like I'll be like I should be more slut, but I don't say sorry either, so I relate. Like I get more angry. I get
more angry. Well, you're like now you make me want to do
that
shit.
Fuck everybody.
And then all the guys are like, nice job, mama.
Yeah, she gets so mad. And finally, she's like, for the first time in 5 years, she's like, I don't look at your stuff anymore. And I'm like a way happier person. But I don't know what got her. I didn't ask. I just like hope that continues.
The mute button got invented.
It's pretty bad. I mean, my parents have each other blocked on Facebook and they're together.
Nice.
Because they don't want to see who the person really is.
Yeah. So
they just block. You can also block your family. That's a great option.
Yeah, I have a couple people.
It's hard that they have troll accounts. On YouTube, they can watch it no matter what.
Yeah.
Let's do the The group.
Let's do it.
Cool. He's very close with his uncles. He does care about their opinion a little
I
bit.
do. I love them.
He
I get
does.
it. I still think you should use my advice, but I get it.
I will.
Yeah. Just
What's it?
sell them tickets.
It's not like they're cutting. Yeah, it's not like they're cutting you off.
So I'm thinking you gotta text me that.
Yeah.
Hoodies too.
He gives them free merch.
That's cool.
The ones I love.
But my suggestion is to start
But,
charging.
Yeah. It'll
Oh.
work.
Don't start.
If they're mad.
If they're exactly only when they're mad.
If they're
That's
mad.
funny.
When they're kind, it's free.
That was my advice.
Whoa.
Were you not here the whole time?
She wasn't listening about
Yeah.
the whole VC
This-
and everything.
This
I was listening.
This all feels like none of us have listened to each other.
I was so nervous, honestly.
The
Craig
entire
is
time.
intimidating because
Really?
it's like he doesn't really look how he acts. You think
Yeah.
he's gonna be one way and then he's not, so then I have to like plan how I'm gonna act.
I'll wiggle around a little bit.
No, you are. You're slithery
I
for
just
sure.
Wiggle around.
You're impossible.
Like out
to
of
get a
all the
handle
people
of.
here today, I wouldn't expect Craig to be annoyed by the texture of the couch.
It just caught
That
me
really
off guard.
it
That's
caught
all.
me off guard.
Can it catch a man off guard?
We had these girls that are like type A Instagram
Yeah, it's
models
true.
that were like, I love this couch. Like I would it was insane.
Well, maybe they had some rough booties and they needed it smoothed out, huh?
That's a perk. That's a perk.
What? That he's
No,
paying
just it
attention?
took me a while to recover from the couch thing. I was like feeling a little bit like, fuck, I wish Chris would have sanded it more. This
I
is
talk shit with love. It's all
I
love.
wasn't
I'm still
upset.
here. Look
I
at
just was mad because
this. Look at this.
I told Chris
There
to
are benefits.
sand it.
Yeah.
It's Chris's fault. I told him to sand it.
No, it's okay.
We- I think everything's good. You're gonna keep doing your thing, and your uncles love you. You're on the phone plan. You're fine.
You're in the family
I
plan
already
with
won.
your uncles?
But no.
His sister.
Sisters.
Sisters, okay.
And mother and father. And sister's baby daddy.
To save money, everyone's paying their own
Oh yeah,
part.
so cheap.
Yeah, that's great.
It's fantastic.
What's wrong? I don't understand
I
how
said
that would even come up.
Because my mom thrived.
Sounds like you two need to get on the same page.
It sounds like
Seriously.
it.
No.
You need somebody.
It
to
sounds
talk
like he
to.
wasn't listening either.
Hi, my name is
Where can I find?
Google. I lost touch.
I'll say that you referred me. Maybe
Yeah,
he can do.
Yeah, they'll give me $6.
All these people. All these. all these people are gonna come
He's-
in with referrals from you. And be like, shouldn't have let that guy
Yeah,
go.
come in. They're gonna prank call him. They're not gonna come in.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hang up.
Did actually help you with anything? Jeez.
What did he help you with?
Life, it's getting sober
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
kind of a big deal.
and
You're fully
eliminating
sober.
toxic people out of my life and
There we go.
recognize setting boundaries and not saying yes to everything and live and let go.
You let go
You
of
hold
Ron
those
Barrow.
weights and shit gets heavy. You gotta let go.
Is this before or after you farted in his office?
During. It was a long one.
So he was helpful. You made it sound like you just blew that guy. You
Yeah.
farted and took off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
the
helped
truth
you
is
a lot.
coming out now. He actually helped you with a lot.
Yeah.
See, that's the Craig facade,
There's
right?
there's
Yeah.
more under Craig than we.
Craig's like, I just farted and took off. I'm a cool guy. This couch sucks. But in reality, he helped you change your life. He
Yeah.
got you sober.
Like, smart decisions too. Like there was a time I wanted to quit Trader Joe's, and then they're like, no, you got benefits and you make a decent wage and you don't know.
What's gonna happen otherwise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then keep my job. Yeah, lots of stuff.
See that? I wish we
I
had
feel
time.
I feel
Oh, got me
bad
into
for
it.
Ron Barrow now.
Got
He
me
did
into
so
a
much.
cheaper apartment.
Helped you do that?
Mhm.
How the hell did he do that?
What doesn't this guy do?
And then I wasn't poor anymore because I was paycheck to paycheck, cash advancing. I said cash.
That's fine. You can say cash or whatever you
And
want.
then, yeah. Saved my life.
But you understand how difficult, how slithery a client you would be for a therapist. Because you come in here and you're like, I fucking farted on this guy, I took off, I could care less about him. And he might be the person who's affected your life the most.
Yeah. I thought this was a podcast.
So why did you like drop him?
It was the biggest mistake of my life.
I think helped him. We didn't really.
Well, we uncovered the fact that helped you.
We uncovered the fact that there is like a deep Craig under there.
Yeah.
Under
this.
saying that
Under the
word.
fart.
I'm not saying.
I
that.
heard you.
Under the fart.
Under the
I heard it.
Under this fart cloud that
I'm
surrounds
so
you.
embarrassed.
There's a lot in there.
It's gotta blow.
Yeah, when you make your way out.
Craig, where can everyone?
There was a diamond in the ship.
This is great.
Where can you find me?
Where can we find the?
The fart? What are you asking me?
If people who watch this
Wanted to.
want to come
Craig
see
Conant.
you,
Craig P. Conant on Instagram, CraigConant.com. I'm on the road a lot. Road dogging it.
there we go.
Craig Conant. Look up Driving on Mushies. That's my most viral video.
Is this
You'll
your,
know what I'm
Is this
about.
your merch? Yeah, they wearing.
Oh, this is my merch.
Loosey goosey.
Loosey
Where can we
goosey.
buy it?
CraigConant.com. Link right here.
Awesome.
Session is ended.
Oh, come
on.
Yeah,
Do
Emily's
it.
like losing it.
I'm not a therapist.
You gotta breathe a little.
I'm not a therapist.
There we go.
Are you trying to mansplain
Here,
to me how
start-
to use the fucking
Here,
therapy?
read this, and I
game?
think you'll figure it out.
Did you spray paint every
We painted
page
it,
too?
yeah. No, just the inside.